Why as soon as I go to record, the ice cream man goes by? Anyways, guys, I'm gonna say it. I am going to say it. I hate the color of my wheels. I really hate it. I don't think that they look good, but I spent a lot of money on them, so I was trying to justify it in my head. I was basically trying to tell myself that I liked it, but I really don't like this black chrome color. I just don't. In reality, I miss the old setup with the black and the white wheels. I really miss that. So today I'm going to be painting my wheels. I'm going to be painting my wheels today. I'm not going to tell you guys what color. You're gonna have to watch and see for yourselves because it's a surprise. Shh. But the first thing I gotta do is take the wheels off and shake it and put it in my other car and drive to my dad's house where he has all of the painting stuff. So I'm gonna do that right now. And wheels off in 3, 2, 1. Turning around the jacks like that, it's because I am really low. Now, it's time to put these things into the Beamer. Wait, before I do though, this looks pretty funny. It's like a hovercraft. This looks so freaking weird. I swear guys, this car freaking sucks. I have to put the wheels literally like this and then in the back. This thing has no room. It wouldn't even fit in there.
20 minutes later.
Alright guys, I just got to my dad's and I have the wheels here. This is like super cringy and super awful to do, but now it is time to sand these. Oh my god, it's so cringy, but it has to be done. The reason why I'm doing this is because I am using this paint as a base coat basically.
1 hour later.
So after literally so much sanding, this is the final product. I have every nook and cranny sanded, including the back. But yeah, I basically just sanded this entire thing. What I was careful not to do is to remove too much paint. If I just expose bare metal, that's not necessarily the best thing because you don't want to paint onto bare metal. This honestly took me forever, but I still have to do the other wheel. As you can see, that one is not even touched. So I'm gonna get started on that right now. Alright guys, so the wheels are finally done, as you can see. Now the next step that I have is I'm going to be using degreaser on them and washing them thoroughly with this stuff to really get everything off. It looks like I'm peeing. I'm peeing on my wheels. Okay, now that they're completely washed off and rinsed, I'm going to be wiping it down with rubbing alcohol. It's a lot of work, but at the end of the day, the prep is so much more important than anything else. So I'm really taking it very seriously. Now for the masking, I'm going to be going around the entire lip and then covering up off the rest of the lip and then putting something to cover the tires. Also, I will be making sure to mask the valve stems. Alright guys, so that is the first coat done. I low-key forgot to cover the valve stem, so I hope I didn't get too much paint on it. I also have the, where are they? Stickers in the back, the authentic Kanze ones. Those are ones I've taped up. So yeah, first coat done. Alright guys, so this is about 2.5 coats in now. I don't know where I left the last part of the vlog at, but this is all I'm going to do. I've already painted the backs, the barrels as well, and I also painted the like back there where you can see, and the backs of the spokes, so that it gives it the appearance that it is fully painted. Well, they are fully painted, but I am starting to run out of paint now. I think this is pretty good. I'm gonna go through one last time and try to get any spots that I see. I had a couple runs that were going onto the barrel, but I was able to cover those up because they're, like I said, on the barrel. I might have to go through with some touch-up paint for like the logos because it just doesn't want to stick onto them, but yeah, so far that's the base coat done basically. If you guys were wondering what wheel paint I'm using, it is the Duplicolour wheel in gloss white, and this one can lasted me for both of these. I had to go super light on the barrels just to kind of make sure I had the faces good, but I was able to use just one can. Also guys, in case you were curious, I am wearing a mask. I'm just using like the normal COVID mask, the surgical mask, so it just helps because I'm in an enclosed place. If not, you will probably get a headache and cancer. Next, I'm going to be using this 2K clear. This is the best clear coat that you can buy, and it has this thing on the top that you take off, and then you have to push it into the bottom like so, because you see this little thingy. You put that on there, and then you press it, and you turn it upside down, and this activates the hardener. It's really hard to do, especially with one hand. Oh, it took my whole body weight. But yeah, that basically activates it. And then you're supposed to shake it for a long time. So, like I said, with the base coat, same thing here. Just trying to make a nice, even coating here. Okay guys, first coat is on. As you can see there. Already looks pretty glossy. This stuff is really good because it evenly coats and it doesn't really leave behind like an orange peel. It like goes on very flat, and something about it just makes it look really wet and glossy, and it gives it that nice look, and I really like that. Alright guys, that's all the painting I'm going to be doing for today. Because you have to use this in a certain amount of time. I think it's like 30 minutes or like an hour. I don't know how long it is, but I have a good coat of clear on them now. Also, John's here. We're gonna go for a late night drive to go pick up my GoPro from my mom's house because he wants it back. So I'm gonna set these aside, put the truck in here, and then we're gonna do some RSX content. I'm driving your car?
Yeah.
Oi!
Yeah, boy.
John wanted his GoPro at 1:30 in the morning, so we went and got it from my mom's house, and he let me drive his car.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, ski.
Alright, so it is now the next day, and last night I finished up the wheels completely. This is what they look like. Obviously, I still have the masking on them. I'm gonna leave that on just while I transport them over to the car. I guess I can take off the paper towels for the tires, because that doesn't really matter. Before I get these wheels on the car, I'm gonna have to head over to John's house because he's peeling all the plasti dip off of his wheels and he wanted some help. Damn, clean boys. Alright, so as you can see, John's wheels look really good in white, so he decided to take it off because it looks too good. How do you do this?
Well, I took off the wheel.
Oh, it's so weird. Oh. Oh. How much do you think I can take off without ripping it? Alright, this part is actually really cool. Alright, one last pull. Alright guys, so it is now a couple days later, and unfortunately it did rain, so the wheels got a little bit dirty because I had to move the car a couple times, drive it around. But I'm gonna move the car out right now so I can show you guys, and trust me, it looks really, really good. Like I said, I don't think I ever should have switched from the white wheels that I had before. Well, I didn't like the wheels. These are better wheels, I think, but I never should have switched from the white. I should have bought another pair of white wheels. I don't know why I didn't. It is my favorite color for wheels, and I'll show you guys why right now. Now, as you can see, the car looks absolutely amazing. If this would focus. The car looks absolutely amazing. I am so happy with how it came out. To be honest, there is a couple of imperfections on the car, on the wheels, but this was one of my first times painting wheels, so I'm very happy with how it came out. I know this is like the third time I've said this so far, but I don't know why I ever switched from the white wheels. I really regret not just buying these wheels in white and then getting the lips sanded, because obviously that would have looked way better and it would have been powder coated, so it would have been much more tough of paint instead of my spray paint coating. But with the 2K clear, I've already put on the lug nuts as awfully as I could, and it held up pretty good. Like I said, the 2K clear is very strong, so it's going to hold up hopefully 2 years and years of abuse. I don't know why I couldn't get it to stick to some of the lettering that's like the raised lettering for the Enkei logos and stuff. I don't know why I couldn't get it to stick to some of that, but it just wouldn't go there. So I will be touching it up and making it look better as time goes on. And while I was taking those shots, I just realized that it's crazy how far that I've come with this car. I mean, I started this channel 2 years ago, and that's when I put the white wheels on it, and it was black still, and it was stock body. There was nothing really done to the car, and it was just me kind of just not knowing what I was doing, but just putting parts onto the car because I knew when I saw in pictures or in other people's videos what I wanted to do with the car. And like I said, it's just crazy how far this thing has come in 2 years, with it being smashed in the front, me fixing it all in my garage. With the help of my buddies. It's really just crazy to stop and think about, and it's not often that happens where I sit and look back, but when it does happen, it's really special. To all the people who have been watching since the beginning, I just want to say thank you. Also, thank you to everyone who supports my videos. I greatly appreciate it, and like I said, over the last 2 years, I've gone from 100 subscribers to over 3,000 now, almost 3,500 subscribers. So that is just mind-blowing to me, how much I've grown in this channel, and just how crazy it is to see the growth and how far I've come, especially the progress on the car. I mean, this thing, when I first got it, was really a mess, and over the years I've really changed it into something that I can sit back and look at it and be like, wow, you know, I did that, I'm proud of that. So that's a really good feeling. I'd also just like to say, if you're thinking about starting a project car or any kind of project or anything in life, a YouTube channel, whatever it is, just start making small steps today, because tomorrow you're gonna thank yourself. Like I said, I don't get to look back at the car and how far it's come very often. But when I do, it's such a good feeling that I've done what I've wanted to do, and I've, for the most part, not taken days where I've just gone, oh, you know, I'm just going to kick back today, I'm not going to do anything. Where I've actually grinded for what I've wanted. I've worked on my car every second that I could and wanted to just make it as great as possible because I know I was going to thank myself later. And here I am now, thanking myself in the past for putting in all the work. And yeah, I just couldn't really be any happier with the car right now. I really love this car right now, especially with the two-step, the pops. This thing is pretty fast now. It's faster than most cars, that's for sure, that are on the road. You know, it's still a Honda, but one day I will boost this thing and I will kiss all those Mustangs and Camaros goodbye. So just wait for that.
Choose your fighter.
Yeah, if you guys have made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Stay grinding, and as always, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.
Fight.